Hi everybody, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. Today I'm going to tell you what my top 5 most worn fragrances of 2019 are. I'll just step out over here. Hi everybody, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. In this video I'm going to give you my top 5 most worn fragrances of 2019. What are you doing? You can't just step out of me and copy my idea. I knew this was going to happen. Okay, let me tell you something. This is not an original video idea, matey. Dean Macy from the channel Frags to Riches has already done this one, and he got the idea from Big Beard Business. So, don't be calling me a copycat. I'm just a copy. But shh. So, if you want to see what my top 5 most worn fragrances of 2019 are, stay tuned to FM. That's my line. My line. Mine. 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 My channel. My channel. Mine. Mine. It's all mine. I own it. Mine! We're halfway through 2019, so I thought I'd give you my top 5 most worn fragrances of this year so far. This is not an original video idea. Dean Macy from the channel Frags to Riches.
My name's Dean Macy and this channel is Frags to Riches.
Has already done this one. I got the idea from him, but he got the idea to do the video from Big Beard Business. So I mentioned to Dean that I was going to nick his idea, and he said, well, consider yourself tagged to do it then. So I'm not technically a thief. Okay, now we've got all that cleared up. Let's get into the list. My first most worn fragrance is from one of my favourite houses. It's Parfums de Marly. This one is Carlyle. To me, this is an apple dessert, like gourmandish fragrance. It's rich, it's deep, it's full-bodied, it's got that thick Parfums de Marly style DNA. I get the apple, I get cinnamon, I get woods. It's like a spiced apple pie, actually, this one. I love its versatility. You can wear it for a day scent or an evening scent, just whenever you like, really. I've even worn this on some cooler summer evenings when I was in Portugal, and it seemed to work okay. Maybe not in the high heat. It is a pretty thick fragrance. If you're going to go high heat with this one, then just one spray will probably do it. So I love its versatility. I love its performance. It's a beast mode performer. I spray this, I get easy 10 to 12 hours longevity, but the projection is monstrous on this. I'm projecting for pretty much the whole of that time. It just doesn't really die down until you've had a shower. It's very easy to wear, it gets noticed, it's a crowd pleaser, it just ticks all the boxes. Love it. My next most worn is one that I bought a few months ago, and I just love it. It works in all situations, any time of year. It's a classic masculine scent from Dior. It's Eau Sauvage Parfum. This is a beautiful citrus aromatic. We've also got some myrrh and dry vetiver. It's got great performance, great versatility. It's a timeless, classy scent, and when I say timeless, don't confuse that with being old-fashioned. It most certainly is not. The original formulation of this is 1966, but I feel that the DNA of this scent is still very, very relevant in today's modern world. I wear this and it makes me feel confident and empowered. It makes me feel like a man who's got his shit together. That might not always be the case, but no harm smelling like it. Next is an even bolder and more complex scent. Another of my favourite houses is Nascimato, and this one is Pardon. The main notes in this one to me are the oud and the chocolate, and it has a real sensual, addictive quality to it. It's also got an edginess, and this edge, this punchiness that it has, which might be due to the oud, seems to be what really makes me keep coming back for more. It has this addictive quality. It's a bit of a crowd pleaser. People around you are really going to enjoy this because it smells nice, but it smells different to what most people are used to smelling as well, so it does tend to draw people in. I would say the best times to wear this would be winter, autumn, and maybe some cooler spring days, but you probably wouldn't want to put this one on in the high heat. Pardon is very, very good. The next one is even more addictive. It's my favourite from the house of Byron Parfums. It's the Chronic. This is a beautiful, sweet, creamy sandalwood scent. It's got a kind of bubblegum sweetness to it, but it's also got backbone and plenty of woody depth. Everybody who I've introduced this fragrance to is in love with it. They really enjoy it. In fact, Dean from Frags to Riches smelled this.
My name's Dean Macy and this channel is Frags to Riches.
When I was wearing it and fell in love with it immediately, and it was his first niche purchase. So I'm really glad you're enjoying this one, Dean. I also gave a bottle of this to my dad, and I mean, this is just testament to the performance of this scent. It's big performance. Whenever he's worn this, he can have sprayed it on and left a room 5-10 minutes ago, and I can walk into the room and I can still smell it, so I know where in the house he's been. It's just got fantastic performance. So if you like sweet, creamy sandalwood scents with some nice depth and backbone and a bit of pepper in there just to spice things up a bit so it zings off the skin nicely, and if you also like great performing scents, this one is definitely one of those. The Chronic is certainly a beast mode scent. I think you'd enjoy it. Lastly, it's one from Tom Ford. Love this scent. It's the smoother, more mass appealing cousin of Tuscan Leather, Ombre Leather. I love the scent DNA of Tuscan Leather, and this one is extremely similar. You've got the fruits, the jasmine and the leather, although as I said, this one is smoother and more mass appealing, but it's still a bold, confident and empowering scent. A lot of people who claim to have problems with Tuscan Leather, i.e. wives or girlfriends, not really digging it, have said that this one solves that problem. It's immensely enjoyable, extremely wearable. You know when you spray Ombre Leather, it's not going to let you down. To me, this is private blend quality, but at a cheaper price. Lovely stuff. Okay, so there are my top 5 most worn fragrances of 2019. I know most of those are heavier scents, but summer's not really materialised yet here in the UK, so I've not really been wearing as much of the fresher, citrusy scents. If I do another video similar to this at the back end of the year, hopefully we've seen some sunshine here in the UK and I can include some of those lighter, fresher scents in that one. If you've got a YouTube channel and you feel like stealing this idea, then go for it. I'd love to see what your choices are. I'm sure Big Beard Business won't mind. I'm sure Dean Macy won't mind.
My name's Dean Macy and this channel is Frags to Riches.
By the way, Dean, being a decathlete, I would have thought that your video would have been a top 10 most worn fragrances, but anyway, never mind. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching, and remember, keep tuning into FM and keep smelling good. Hate you.